Hello, I'm Grace. News of SpaceX's potential initial public offering, IPO, is capturing the attention of investors worldwide as it threatens to become a massive black hole in the global financial markets. According to reports, SpaceX is preparing for an unprecedented, record-breaking listing that is poised to reshape the market landscape. While the specific scale of the offering has not yet been finalized, industry experts anticipate an astronomical market capitalization. This event is expected to transcend a simple corporate listing, acting as a catalyst that pulls massive amounts of global liquidity toward the U.S. market. An analysis of these capital flows suggests a high probability of significant outflow pressure on the domestic Korean stock market. In particular, there is a strong possibility that Korean institutional and individual investors will liquidate their existing KOSPI, Korea Composite Stock Price Index, assets to seize the massive opportunity presented by SpaceX. As investors sell off their domestic holdings to move funds to the United States, a massive wave of profit-taking could flood the KOSPI market. This could directly disrupt the supply and demand balance of the domestic market, exerting strong downward pressure on the index itself. From the perspective of capital movement, a massive exodus of domestic funds will trigger a surge in demand for the U.S. dollar. Reports indicate that such large-scale capital shifts could act as a volatility factor, driving up the exchange rate and destabilizing the domestic financial environment. Comparing the liquidity of the domestic and U.S. markets, this IPO carries the risk of becoming a one-sided flow that absorbs liquidity from the Korean market. Financial authorities are also recognizing the potential impact of this situation and are responding to market tensions by reviewing public offering processes. Rather than focusing merely on the rise of individual stocks, this is a moment that requires a macroeconomic response to restructure entire domestic portfolios. Ultimately, the key variable for the future market will be how powerfully the massive gravity of SpaceX pulls capital away from the domestic stock market. Investors must develop more sophisticated asset allocation strategies, taking into account the shifts in liquidity and exchange rate volatility brought about by this major global event. I'm Grace, thanks for watching.